Hey everybody, hope you're well, and it's James here, and today we're going to be looking at 3 hard forks that are happening this January. Now if you want to stay updated with all of my videos, then please hit the subscribe and bell button. Now I was talking to my friend about the hard forks the other day, and he said, mate, it's been a while. So no, genuinely said, just keep the video nice and simple. I'm new to crypto and I just really want to understand what this is. So this video is from my mate Steve. So what we're talking about here is 3 key things. What is a hard fork? Where do I need to keep my coins? And 3, what are the key details that I need to know about these projects, dates, etc., which will help me make the decision if I want to buy or not. And again, as always, none of this video is financial advice, it's just information. So number 1, let's talk about what is a hard fork. Now a hard fork is just an update to the network. Now this can go one or 2 ways, because people get very excited when they hear the word hard fork. In some scenarios, it will create another coin, but this only happens when there is people want to go in their different directions. So one of the most successful ones I would say is probably Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash. Obviously Roger Ver had his own vision of things and went a separate way, and obviously more recently we've seen that happen again, where Craig Wright and Roger Ver, going toe to toe, not agreeing on things, and therefore we've seen Satoshi's vision and Bitcoin ABC. So these can happen, but there are also a whole bunch of coins, Bitcoin Private, Bitcoin Gold, all of that stuff just absolutely tanked. It wasn't really worth getting involved with. So hopefully that gives you a bit of an overview of what a hard fork is and why sometimes we get 2 coins. So point number 2 is, where do I need to keep my coins? Now, if it's Ethereum based tokens or Ethereum itself, then the best place to keep them is in my Ether wallet. There are other wallets that will support. Jax is generally pretty decent. In some cases, exchanges will support, but I would say 99% of the time they don't, and therefore I would keep them in my Ether wallet. It's probably the safest place, and also you can sometimes get them instantly. The other thing is, if you keep them on exchanges and they do support it, I know one thing like Jax wallet, I think something like my Bitcoin Cash, that took, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 months to get that out, because they're working on updates and lots of different things, the snapshot. So my biggest advice would be, if it's Ethereum, put it in your My Ether wallet, jobs are good, and you don't have to worry about anything. So the first hard fork is happening on the 11th of January, and for all Ethereum holders, they will receive 3 classic vision for every Ethereum that you hold. So it's dead simple, you don't have to do too much. Now, researching classic vision, they were talking about that they're moving to a proof of stake rather than a proof of work, which obviously uses miners, so using wallets instead. There's no rental or storage fees. They're enabling sharding, therefore it will just speed up the process in terms of transactions, so 25,000 transactions per second, and also cheaper decentralized storage. So those were some of the key facts for that one. So potentially, if you've got some Ethereum, put it in your Ethereum wallet, 11th of Jan, you'll get 3 of those for every Ethereum. So the second hard fork is the 12th of January, and this is the Ethereum Nowa Fork, and for this, you will get 1 ETN for every Ethereum. Now, I didn't quite have time to research this one, but again, you just got to keep it in for an extra day, and you will get one of these tokens on a 1-for-1 basis. So Ethereum is the big one that everybody is talking about, and this is the Constantinople update. Now, we've sort of known about this for some time, and again, we'll have Casper at the end of the year or maybe into 2020. Now, there are several updates, and I'll try and explain them in the easiest possible way I can. And I'll just focus on some of the key ones and not really go and delve into too much detail. So the first one is EIP 1014. Now that is all around off-chain transactions, and that is just basically to make it more faster and more efficient. Now if you use off-chain, it's very much like, think about a motorway, and currently Ethereum is a 1-lane motorway. It's going to get very congested, it's going to be slow. And by using the off-chain, you'll be able to open up all of the lanes on the motorway. It's still all together, if you will, so it's all in the same ballpark, so you can move different lanes still, and it still interacts. But what you have is more lanes, and therefore you can go faster, make it more efficient. So that's the easiest way I can explain that one. So the next one is EIP 1234. Now this is very simple. They're just taking the block reward, which is currently 3 Ethereum, down to 2 Ethereum. This will reduce inflation. It will also, let's for instance say the demand remains the same or increases slightly, we will see a significant increase in the price. I think this is what people are getting a little bit excited about. Now, we will see certain things happen. So they're sort of preparing for the Casper update, and I might do another video on that at a later date. But basically, they'll be moving from proof of work, which is using all the mining, to proof of stake, which is using wallets. It's obviously a lot more efficient in terms of energy. That will come in the Casper update, but they will move to a hybrid first, which will be a bit of both, before they move fully to a proof of stake algorithm. The next update is EIP 1054. Now, we could get quite technical here, but I'm going to keep it as simple as I possibly can. There's something called counterfactual and factual, but really all they're trying to do is, with this element, the efficiencies are built in to support the off-chain mechanism. So this is just some other efficiencies built in to support that element. Then you've got EPI 1045. Now this is to do with the Ethereum virtual machine, and it's all to do with this sort of smart contracts. And again, very simply, just creating more efficiencies and trying to create more speed. As we've seen today, there are a whole bunch of efficiencies that are being built into Ethereum. Now obviously this is to help with the speed, the efficiency, and also the scalability, and also some of the other updates that will be coming down the line. And they need to continue to do this because they need to stay competitive in the game. You've got EOS, there's lots of challenges out there, if you will, trying to take that #2 spot off Ethereum. As always guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope it was useful. I tried to keep it simple and to the point, and I will catch you on my next video. I'm feeling